Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Professor Dr. Syafrizal MPD and my beloved friends. First of all, let us pray and grace the presence of Allah for all the grace and guidance, so we can present our final examination of seminar on English language teaching course. There are six presenters that will explain the material today. Before entering the first agenda, let's open the discussion today with Basmalah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The next agenda is presentation session. The first presenter will be delivered by Faradila. Faradila, please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Farada Sarawi from class 6A. My ID is 222-321-0090. The Honorable Prof. Dr. Safrizal MPD as a lecturer in the first of the seminar proposal in teaching English language. And here I will present about my article. So the title is The Efficiency Utilizing Big Media for Enhancing Vocabulary for Young Learners. Next slide, please. So for the abstract, Big Bull is useful media to enhance vocabulary for young learners. It highlights the transformative role of Big Book media in increasing vocabulary among young English learners through a blend of practical insight and anecdotal evidence. The article delves into the dynamic landscape of language acquisition, highlighting the profound impact of interacting with Big Book media into educational setting with a focus on engaging storytelling session and interactive learning. Expert article demonstrate how Big Book media captivates children's mind, fostering a love for language expression. Next slide, please. Big Book media affects student learning interest because Big Media is a book that contains large stories and illustration in which there are simple stories and full pictures. Media is certainly interesting for low-grade students because students will enjoy reading storybooks that have laughter, colors, and large writing. The student will feel like trying something new and learning with a feeling of pleasure. Of course, if this happens, then students will be happy to read and acquire new knowledge, such as increasing their vocabulary in English. Big Book is a medium that has unique characteristics, including both text and image. Slide. So this is the research question. The first is, what are children problem with when learning English, particularly vocabulary? And the second is, how does using Big Book media impact the vocabulary development of young learners in English language listen? The third is, how educators effectively incorporate Big Book media into English language learning course to maximize its impact? And the fourth is, what specific vocabulary-related learning outcomes can be linked to using Big Book media in ELL programs? Slide. So this is the literature review. According to Smith, states identified two kinds of second language vocabulary learning tactics, like discovery and consolidation strategies, and the former pertain to determinants and social strategies, while the latter comprise social, memory, cognitive, and metacognitive strategies, totaling 40 strategies. According to research, the visual stimuli profiler only capture children's attention, but also help them understand and retain new vocabulary. Teachers can create an enriching language environment that promote vocabulary growth by carefully selecting age-appropriate text and implementing interactive reading strategies. Next slide, please. So the participant example is predominantly female, 73.4%, male 26.6%, participant age ranging from 9 to 12 years old. Students were in the event semester and would soon be taking their final exam. 15 students from different elementary school in Bojonegara sub-district who participated in this study, including from the 5th grade and 5th 5 students from 4th grade and 3 students from the 3rd grade. The participation was voluntary and the participants were doing honestly during the study. And they also showed that the result of the data collection were for research purposes only. For instrument, the study used qualitative research method using interview technique as a data acquisition process. Qualitative approach aims to obtain a description of phenomena or event that occur that cannot be explained through conventional means such as emotion, thought, process, and people feelings. The result of the study were obtained using questionnaires that were distributed randomly to several elementary school students. The next slide is research on the selection technique. It mixes questionnaires and observation. The questionnaire provided is distributed through Google Forms. Using questionnaire, and we can explore more deeply the level of effectiveness of using Big Book in supporting English language learning, especially vocabulary. Data collection begins with distributing questionnaire by researchers to parents who have children who are still in elementary school with range grade 3 until 5 elementary school through WhatsApp. And the author asks for help from parents so that students will fill out the questionnaire, and there are 12 questions including name and grade in the questionnaire, and the student must fill it out. It took 3 days to get all the responses from the parents of students, and students who participate also voluntarily fill out the questionnaire without any question. Next. For the result, based on data obtained using observation and questionnaire, as you can see on the table, the authors conclude that elementary school students still have difficulty learning English, considering that English is a foreign language for Indonesian people and Indonesian is the daily language that students use. In addition, some students still find it difficult to learn vocabulary because it is difficult to remember every word in English. Next. Finding and discussion. So this is the finding and discussion. The first is children's problem when learning. One of the most common reasons students struggle to understand English vocabulary is a lack of access to the context in which the words are used. The vocabulary taught in the classroom is really limited to structure and focus situation, whereas the reality of language used in everyday life is often much more complex and different. And the second finding is Big Book media impact on the student young learners vocabulary development in English classroom. The use of Big Book allow teacher to present English vocabulary in a relevant and authentic setting. Teacher can ensure that the vocabulary they teach is relevant to everyday life by selecting texts that match the interest and comprehension levels. And the third is maximizing the use of Big Book in effective English learning process teachers. Can use digital resources like interactive Big Book apps or English learning website to enhance their students' learning experience. Technology can add visual, audio, and interactive dimension to learning, allowing students with diverse learning style to engage more deeply with the material. And thus, specific vocabulary-related learning outcomes can be linked to using Big Book media in ELL program is noun, verbs, adjective, adverb, idiomatic phrases, and expression and thematic vocabulary. Next slide. So of book media, Big Book media in the learning process projects various benefits and also offers various potential for students to be able to easily understand and understand, as well as the speed of the memorizing and recording in the brain various vocabulary in English. In the previous discussion, we have seen that the use of Big Book media allows educators to teach English vocabulary contextually and relevantly. The vocabulary used through Big Book media covers a wide range of categories, including nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, phrases, idiomatic expression, and thematic vocabulary. Through the interactive and multi-sensory experiences offered by Big Book media, students can be internalize this vocabulary and expand their English skill. Maybe that's all what I can explain. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much, Faradila, for presenting the material very well. So we are moved to the next presenter. The next presenter is Lailatul Zahra. Lailatul Zahra, please.
Thank you, moderator, for allowing me to deliver my uh, results of research. Wait. Can you see my screen? Um, Actually, my research with the title is Training Hydrogen Transport. Sorry, firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Adela, and with my student number is 222210084. So now I would like to tell you about my research with the title Teaching Reading at Junior High School with the table of content. The first one review, and the third one is my.
Okay, maybe there's something wrong with the internet of Ella. We move to Olivia. Olivia, please.
Thank you to the moderator. And here I will explain about my paper. It's about exploring the influence of team-based learning on English language teaching for senior high school students. Next slide, please. The first material is introduction. From McMahon in 2010, stated that team-based learning, or TBL, is peer-led and involves big groups and is an expert-led, interactive, and analytical teaching style. Also, many researchers have conducted studies to find out the impact of team-based learning in the classroom. Next slide, please. The definition of team-based learning from Hirinchak and Betty stated that this approach is used for major classes that are split up into smaller groups or teams to have maximum diversity within the teams while maintaining a somewhat even distribution throughout the teams. This is done by identifying the essential personal traits that will help a team succeed and then dividing up the individuals who possess these traits equally among the teams, quoted from Michelson and Friends in 2008. Next slide. This is the research questions. The first one is, how does implementing team-based learning in English language teaching impact senior high school students' language proficiency, collaborative skills, and overall academic performance compared to traditional teaching methods? The second is, what are the challenges and benefits of integrating team-based learning into the English language curriculum for senior high school students, considering factors such as teacher readiness, student engagement, and resource availability? The third is, to what extent does team-based learning foster a positive classroom environment, encourage active participation, and enhance students' motivation and self-confidence in learning English as a second language in senior high school settings? The last is, what are the perceptions, attitudes regarding the implementation of team-based learning in the classroom, and how these factors influence the effectiveness of TBL in improving language acquisition and reflection and retention? Next slide. This is the supporting theories. Team-based learning is an instructional method pioneered in the 1970s by Michelson, characterized by its learner-focused approach under the guidance of instructors. It emphasized scaffolding and recognized the importance of both individual and collective learning for them. From Mohammed and Hosseini in 2010, tell that students of all ages learn best when they are engaged in problem solving, negotiation, to satisfy learners' expectations and need relevance to immediate situation, and experiential learning, according to Knowles' model of successful andragogical learning. The last supporting theories is, according to Choroprasert in 2021, students are expected to develop I'm sorry, there is a problem. So, according to Charles Parsec in 2021, students are expected to develop all of their potential soft skills in addition to strengthening their information accumulation through these classroom activities and learning methods. Next slide. So this is the methodology of my paper. Qualitative research methods are useful for generating rich descriptions of complex phenomena, tracking unusual or unique events, shedding light on how actors with widely differing roles and states experienced and interpreted events, giving voice to those whose opinions are rarely heard, conducting preliminary research to develop theories, generating and even testing hypotheses, and moving toward explanations by Namaziandos and friends 2017. Next slide. These are the methods. The participants is total sample that was successfully taken was 19 high school students. Questionnaire was conducted on Google Form to better understand the thoughts on team-based learning on high school English learners. And the data collection procedure is the researcher randomly search for high school students and ask them to complete the questionnaire via a Google Form link. And this is the link Google Form. Next slide. This is the findings from the 8 questions sent out. Researchers got 19 respondents. The encoding grade 10 is 3 people, grade 11 is 5 people, grade 12 is 11 people. Next slide. This is the questionnaire items and the responses. Next slide. And this is also 2. Next slide. So the discussion, TBL offers a student-centered approach that prioritizes collaboration, critical thinking, and meaningful engagement. In contrast to traditional techniques that frequently favor teacher-centered education and individual learning. All things considered, TBL is a useful strategy for raising academic achievement, and language learning results in senior high school ELT outings. Next is resource limitations, such as restricted access to technology and physical space could make it difficult to execute TBL successfully. The challenges faced were the lack of the appropriate facilities in the classroom, such as the availability of projectors and screens for the presentations of group results. Meanwhile, students' engagement has been very good because from the answer to the questionnaire, many of them are actively discussing in groups. Next slide. In senior high school settings, TBL creates a collaborative and inclusive learning atmosphere where students work in groups to solve issues and share ideas. By placing a high priority on creating a welcoming and comfortable atmosphere, teachers may easily reduce any fears or concerns that students may have, guaranteeing their active participation without any hesitation or inhibitions. Next is the effectiveness of team-based learning and enhancing language acquisition and retention is greatly influenced by senior high school student perspectives, attitudes, and experiences with its implementation in the English language classroom. Positive attitudes can encourage students to participate more actively and greater enthusiasm. Next slide. So the conclusion, and in ELT environments, TBL has great potential to improve language competency, collaborative skill, and academic performance among senior high school students. Through cooperative activities like group discussion and projects, TBL promotes active engagement, interaction, and holistic language development in contrast to traditional teaching techniques. Teacher preparedness, student engagement, and resource availability are some of the obstacles to TBL inclusion into the English language curriculum, despite its many advantages. I think that's all from me. Thank you. I'll give it back to the moderator. Thank you.